Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said, the Fulani elites and governors, they were shocked when a report came out that it is only the southeastern states of Nigeria that can survive without depending on federal allocations. The southeastern states are not among the 10 listed Nigerian states that will collapse if they do not receive federal allocations. Only the southeastern states were not there. Because Ndi Igbo are blessed, just like their Jewish brethren in Israel. And they can turn a desert land into a land flowing with milk and honey. Without Ndi Igbo in southwest, middle belt, and northern states of Nigeria, their economies would have collapsed long ago. And the Fulani Janjaweed, including Biafran haters, they know this. And that is why they are jealous of Biafrans. Enemies of Biafra were surprised how Biafra built Imo and Anambra Airport single-handedly without any contribution from the Fulani Nigerian government. Because northern states, Fulani northern states, whose airports were funded by the Nigerian government, are substandard compared to the ones that were solely built by Biafrans. They were shocked. They thought that their policies, their evil and wicked policies, was going to sink Biafra. But YOGO disappointed them. A Biafran businessman, Emeka Ngonadi, who was illegally arrested and detained by the criminal Fulani-controlled Nigerian DSS in their underground solitary confinement cell since August 2021 because of his support for IPOB on social media. His case was adjourned at the Federal High Court Abuja again on the orders of the Fulani Nigerian government. Emeka Ngonadi was arrested by the criminal DSS and illegally detained for allegedly making comments on social media in support of IPOB. In his case against the Fulani terrorist bandit Director General of Criminal DSS, Yusuf Bichi, a foreign Fulani Janjaweed from Chad. Imagine that. The Buhari Media Organization, the Arewa Youth Forum, the Arewa Consultative Forum, the Northern Elders Forum, Ahmed Gumi, the Fulani terrorist sheikh, Modu Sharif, who created the Boko Haram terrorists, the Fulani terrorist YOGO, including the Fulani terrorist bandit leaders, have been making terrorist comments on social media. They've been making all sorts of comments, terrorists, threatening people, brandishing guns and ammunitions, knives and weapons. But no one is arresting them. No one. They've been making all these comments, terrorist comments, on social media, newspaper, even on live television programs. Yet none of them have been arrested by the criminal Nigerian DSS, talk less of detaining any of them. The Fulani terrorist mass murderers that were arrested in some northern states were pardoned and let off the hook by Buhari and his Fulani Nigerian government, who calls them repentant Boko Haram terrorists or repentant Fulani terrorist bandits. Yet, a hard-working Biafran businessman was arrested for just expressing his own opinion on social media, and because he's Igbo, he's from Biafra. Nigeria is a zoo and a lawless nation, and the Fulani Janjaweed have turned it into the worst lawless nation in the world. And that is why that nation must crumble. It must be disintegrated for things to start working for the new nations that emerge from it. Because if things continue the way they are, the ritual killings, kidnapping, and terrorism by Fulani Janjaweed will be on the rise. Even the rubber stamp National Assembly are also feeling the heat of Fulani terrorist atrocities. And they are begging the terrorist-in-chief, Buhari, to declare national emergency on ritual killings and kidnappings. But Buhari will not do that, because their foot soldier, the Fulani terrorists, are the one carrying out all these ritual killings and kidnappings. Even the killer of former Biafran Nigerian heads of state, 噚RÍRIÉD, that was Theophilus Danjuma, a Fulani slave. He had to go to Buhari when the heat was high on him. When the Fulani terrorists came to his village and his communities, and they were operating freely, kidnapping and killing, no one stopped them. So he had to run to Buhari at Aso Rock to beg him to call his Fulani terrorist soldiers to order to stop killing his people. They haven't seen anything yet. When our leader warned the northern minorities, he warned them that they were allowing themselves to be used by the Fulani Nigerian government to massacre Biafrans. That while they are doing so, the Fulani terrorists will take over their villages and communities. And that is happening. It is happening. They've not learned their lesson. During the era after the Nigerian Civil War, the Middle Belt tribes, that is the northern minorities, were the largest tribe in Nigerian military. But the Fulani Janjaweed were able to deceive them and use them to achieve their dream. And now they are using them again against Biafrans, while the Fulani Nigerian government is now using their Fulani terrorists to take over their lands. They cannot eat their cake and have it, because they will suffer for their failure to listen. What they should be asking for now is referendum, not elections. They should tell Buhari and his Fulani Janjaweed to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and conduct a UN-supervised referendum. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.